Emptying your library does not make you win Commander. By default, it puts a loss one draw away. The winning part comes from the payoff, and each payoff asks for a different final action. Here are 5 real ways to turn an empty deck into a victory, ranked by speed, compactness, and how easy the table can disrupt them. The normal rule is precise. You lose when you try to draw from a library with no cards in it. Laboratory Maniac and Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, replace that losing draw with a win. Thassa' Oracle works differently. Its enter trigger checks whether your devotion to blue is at least the number of cards left in your library. If cards remain, removing Oracle may lower devotion enough to matter. At 0 cards, even devotion 0 is enough. So removal alone does not stop the trigger. Just giving you context before I start, but let's do this. Number 5 is Leveler with Laboratory Maniac, or Jace already on the battlefield. Leveler costs 5 and exiles your entire library when it enters. That is clean, but it's not a finish. You must then draw a card while the replacement payoff remains on the battlefield. If an opponent removes Lab Man in response to the draw spell, the ordinary empty library loss returns. Leveler is memorable because one card empties everything. It ranks 5th because the setup is exposed though, and the last draw is dangerous. Number 4 is Hermit Druid in a deck with no basic lands. Pay 1 green and tap it. You reveal it until you find a basic land. If the deck contains none, the whole library is revealed and moved to the graveyard. That could set up Thassa' Oracle Dread return lines or other graveyard payoffs. The catch though is deck construction. 1 basic land stops the mill at that card, and Summoning Sickness delays the activation unless the Druid has haste. Number 3 is Cephalid Illusionist plus Nomads en-Kor. Nomads targets the Illusionist for 0 mana, even when no damage needs redirecting. Each target mills 3 cards. Repeat until the library is empty, then convert the graveyard into a win or cast an empty library payoff. The pair costs only 3 mana total, but it is an engine, not a victory itself. Creature removal on the Illusionist ends the meal before breakfast is actually served, if you know what I mean. Number 2 is Tainted Pact with Thassa' Oracle. Cast Oracle, and while its trigger waits, cast Tainted Pact. In a singleton mana base, keep exiling and decline every card until the library is empty, then let the Oracle trigger resolve. The construction restriction matters. 2 cards with the same name can make a pact stop, so duplicated basic lands are a problem. Pact also says you may take a card. Choosing 1 ends the process. Instant speed and 2 mana make this compact, but the mana base carries the hidden cost. And of course, number 1, Demonic Consultation and Thassa' Oracle. This is like the dream pairing. Put Oracle's trigger on the stack, then cast Consultation naming a card that is not in your deck. Consultation exiles the top 6, then keeps revealing until it finds the named card. It never does, so the library is exiled. Let Oracle's trigger resolve and compare devotion with 0 cards. This ranks first for compact mana and card count, not because it's invulnerable. Counter Consultation or put cards back into the library. Removing Oracle alone does not stop a 0 card check. Listen, do not spend removal just because a self-mill card appears. Identify the payoff in the last necessary event. Against Labman or Jace, answer the permanent before the draw resolves. Against Oracle, stop the trigger, or keep cards in the library. Removing Oracle only helps if enough cards remain for the lower devotion to fail the check. Against Hermit Druid or Cephalid Illusionist, remove the engine before the library empties. Graveyard hate matters only when the chosen line actually uses the graveyard. So the ranking: Leveler, Hermit Druid, Cephalid Breakfast, Tainted Pact, and Demonic Consultation. The lesson is simpler than the list. 0 cards is setup condition, not a trophy. If you can name the enabler, the payoff, and the final action, you can pilot those lines correctly, and you can stop them before the table hears Oracle trigger, and then you beat the shit out of that guy. Anyways, what kind of crazy crap do you do? Please share it in the comments, I would love to know.